Princess Beatrice showed up at an American wedding in a dress that stunned everyone there. This outfit holds a dark secret. It literally outlived its creator. The Vampire's Wife brand vanished forever, yet Beatrice keeps wearing it. Third time in the same dress. What forces drive a royal to reject new outfits? Why does she cling to a brand that no longer exists? Some talk about obsessive attachment, others about hidden messages. But the real story exceeded even the boldest guesses. Everything started with one trip almost no one knew about. October 2025. Princess Beatrice quietly crosses the Atlantic and arrives in the United States. No official announcements, no press releases from Buckingham Palace, just a low-key appearance on Long Island where a special event awaited her, a close friend's wedding. And there she steps out of the car. Cameras capture the moment. What she's wearing makes you stop and look twice. This isn't just any wedding guest dress. This is a work of art that already has its own history. The skyrocket dress from the legendary brand, The Vampire's Wife, in deep navy blue, reminiscent of the night sky over the ocean. But to understand why this choice matters so much, you need to look at the details. Silk lame shimmers with every movement, creating the effect of a precious gem. The round neckline emphasizes the grace of her neck, while voluminous sleeves add drama to the look. But the real magic begins lower down. The fitted silhouette flows smoothly into a ruffled skirt that flares toward the hem, creating a waterfall effect of fabric. Gothic-style layering makes the dress simultaneously mysterious and luxurious. 37 years old, an age when a woman knows exactly what suits her. And Beatrice clearly feels confident in this outfit, because this is already the third time she's appeared in it publicly. And then something interesting happened. The world first saw this dress on the princess in 2023. The setting? A glamorous party in New York. Back then, everyone talked about the boldness of the choice, about how perfectly it fit. Time passed, and in early 2025, she pulls it out again, for a friend's birthday in the summer. Third outing that same year, October, wedding on Long Island. 3 appearances, 1 dress. But each time it looks new because context changes perception. And this says a lot, that for a royal, what matters isn't chasing trends, but staying true to a style that truly works. The next detail of this story connects to how Beatrice really knows how to choose wedding outfits. If you made a list of royals who know exactly how to dress for someone else's wedding, Beatrice would rank near the top. Her appearances at ceremonial occasions are memorable, become topics in fashion publications, and inspire ordinary women worldwide. Remember Zara Tindall's wedding, the king's niece. Beatrice showed up there in an outfit that perfectly balanced respect for tradition with modern style sensibility. Or take the marriage ceremony of Crown Prince Hussein and Princess Rajwa in Jordan. That required a special approach, accounting for cultural specifics, diplomatic delicacy, while maintaining her own signature. Beatrice handled it brilliantly. But royal weddings are just part of the picture. At friends' celebrations, she allows herself more freedom, more experimentation. And here a new character enters this story. Or rather, not a character, but something else. The Vampire's Wife. The name itself sounds like an invitation to a dark fairy tale, where romance meets Gothic and elegance borders on mysticism. This brand conquered the fashion world not through loud advertising campaigns, but through pure design magic. A-list celebrities lined up to get a dress from this house. European royals secretly and openly fell in love with the silhouettes created by the brand's founder. Each piece became not just clothing, but a story you could wear. Princess Kate wore their dresses. Princess Beatrice built an entire collection. European queens drew inspiration from the brand's shows and lookbooks. The most important part lay ahead. Or rather, the most tragic for all admirers. Last year came news that shocked the fashion industry. The Vampire's Wife announced it was ceasing production. A brand that seemed eternal, that defined an entire era's aesthetic, was closing. The reasons remained behind the scenes, but the fact remained: there would be no more new collections, new dresses, new stories. And this makes each existing piece even more valuable. Every appearance in a dress from the Vampire's Wife now becomes a tribute, a reminder of what was created. Records reveal an unexpected twist. Beatrice turned out to have several dresses from this brand in her wardrobe. April 2025. An event with the telling name Talk the Future of Tech in the UK, a conversation about the future of technology in the United Kingdom. Beatrice arrives there in a bright silk veneration dress, adorned with an incredibly vibrant floral print. Colors literally explode on the fabric, each bud, each leaf drawn with an artist's attention. But that's not all. Photos captured an important moment. This is the same dress in which she already appeared at a charity event in Windsor in 2022. Again a repeat, again loyalty to chosen style. And then something interesting happened with colors. Turns out Beatrice has this same veneration dress, but in a completely different shade. Deep, rich emerald green. Imagine, same cut, same silhouette, but entirely different energy thanks to color. A few years earlier, the situation with this green dress became especially interesting. 2019, singer Ellie Goulding's wedding. This was one of the most anticipated ceremonies of that season, and Beatrice appeared in precisely the emerald version of veneration. Photographers couldn't look away. The color played in the sunlight, creating the effect of a living gemstone. The real turn came when it emerged that Beatrice wasn't the only one with a soft spot for the Vampire's Wife. Princess Kate, Prince William's wife, also appreciated the brand's mastery, and her choice fell on the Falconetti model in emerald green, a coincidence with Beatrice's color choice. Possibly. Or maybe both simply understood that emerald is a royal color in the most direct sense. Kate first showed the Falconetti dress during an official visit to Ireland. The choice was symbolic, green for a country where it holds special meaning. Diplomacy through fashion as performed by the future queen. And here we approach the main point. This same dress was used for an official royal portrait. When an artist paints a portrait of a royal family member, every detail matters. Choosing a dress from the Vampire's Wife for such an important image speaks to the brand's status in the royal family's eyes. The next keeper of tradition noticed this choice. European queens began drawing inspiration from Kate's look in Falconetti. The silhouette, the shade, the very idea of combining modernity and classics, all this became a model to follow. But the most interesting part lay ahead, and it concerned exclusivity. And now, the truth about how deep Princess Kate's love for the Vampire's Wife ran. She has a dress that no one else in the world has, literally, because it was created specifically for her by custom order. A pink dress with sequins. Sounds simple, but when you see it in person or even in photos, you understand this is something special. The sequins don't shout, don't blind. They softly shimmer, creating the effect of stardust on fabric. The pink shade is chosen so precisely that it flatters her complexion, emphasizes natural beauty without drawing attention to itself. 2022, Royal Caribbean Tour. This was a series of official visits where every appearance was captured by hundreds of cameras, discussed by millions of people. And there, in an atmosphere of tropical warmth and celebration, Kate stepped out in this dress. The reaction was instant. Fashion publications called it iconic that same day. Social media erupted with discussions. People tried finding similar versions in stores but couldn't, because this was the only piece. What really happened? Why did the Vampire's Wife designers agree to a custom order? Usually the brand worked in collections, making no exceptions, but for a royal family member who repeatedly demonstrated loyalty to the label, an exception was made. Let's look at the facts. Two princesses, Kate and Beatrice, between them there isn't the closeness that exists, for example, between Beatrice and her sister Eugenie. But they share a common understanding of style, a shared love for a certain aesthetic. And the Vampire's Wife became the point where their tastes intersected. The key moment came when the brand closed. Now every dress from their collections is part of a story that will no longer continue. Beatrice, with her 3 appearances in one outfit, with a collection of several models, became keeper of this legacy. Kate, with her custom order, became owner of a unique artifact of fashion history. So what's the real story behind this article? That fashion for royals isn't just beautiful dresses and successful photos. It's a language they use to speak with the world. Every outfit choice is a message. Wearing the same dress repeatedly is a statement about conscious consumption, about loyalty to quality, about how true style doesn't depend on the number of outfits in a wardrobe. Beatrice, at that wedding in October on Long Island, wasn't just a guest in a beautiful dress. She was a living reminder of a brand that changed perceptions of evening fashion, of a house that united Gothic romance with royal elegance, of designers who understood that a woman should feel not just beautiful in a dress, but powerful. And when cameras captured her stepping out of the car in that very navy blue sky rocket dress, they captured not a moment, but an entire era. An era when the Vampire's Wife reigned in the wardrobes of the planet's most stylish women. An era that ended, but left behind dresses that will be worn, remembered, and loved for many years to come. The truth turned out far more beautiful. No dark secret or obsessive attachment. Beatrice simply demonstrates a conscious approach to fashion. Quality pieces deserve a second and third life. Her choice speaks to respect for designers' craftsmanship and environmental thinking. Isn't it wonderful when royals set an example of mindful consumption? Give this video a thumbs up if you agree with Beatrice's philosophy. Hit the red subscribe button to be first to learn about new royal stories. Turn on notifications. Many more amazing discoveries from the world of monarchy lie ahead. See you in the next episode.